René, it's been a whirlwind. You finally got a full week of training. Can you just express how that week went in terms of what you're evaluating?
Not 4 weeks, huh? 2.5 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's every beginning is not easy. Everybody's new. Everything is new. Not everything is installed yet, but yeah, I have arrived. I have definitely arrived. I feel welcomed, and it was a great start. I'm happy with it.
And as you're looking at things, like for example, last week we saw Aaron higher up on the field. In addition to evaluating players, you're looking at positions, or is everything a possibility?
Yeah, I'm looking to all of it, and try to implement some topics, important topics for me. But I can't change it from one day to the other, and not in the first 2 weeks. So it takes a little bit more time. But yeah, we're gonna see what we implanted in the first 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Jason Anderson.
Hi, René. Thanks for speaking with us. I guess this is at least my first time to get to talk to you. I'm kind of wondering, you're walking into obviously a difficult situation with the season that happened, the portion of the season that happened before your arrival. I'm wondering what appealed to you about this position. What was the lure that said, you know, I need to take this job, I need to take on this challenge?
So we are looking for challenges, of course, and it's yeah, a bad season, a lack of results, a lack of performances, maybe one of the worst seasons of the history of the club. But we try to change it now. So it needs some changes, for sure, some reinforcements. But I have the time now to acknowledge everybody, and then we have to find first internally the right decisions to become better and have a better season next year.
Obviously, these next few weeks will be a lot of evaluation for next season. But once you get through that evaluation, we don't get an ideal world, but in an ideal world, what would your team look like next year? What can people expect to see out of them?
Oh, that's difficult to answer it today, but I have to take a look to the players. They have to show the best possible performances in the last few games. And yeah, it has to be well analyzed for sure. And then we have to, yeah, I repeat, take the right decisions for the next season.
In these few days you've had with the group so far, what have you seen out of them that is something that you can carry into next year, that you want to carry over from right now to 2026?
Yeah, we had already the first game in Montreal. I liked it. It was a good performance, and first of all, I'm looking for get out the best possible performances, and then the results are a consequence. So yeah, give me the time to work with the team, ask those questions again a little bit later, and hopefully we're going to see some results on the pitch.
Next, we'll go to Dennis, then we'll go to Jose.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
After reviewing film, the games against Montreal, what are some of the areas that you addressed this week to try to get a positive result tomorrow against Miami?
It's a big challenge tomorrow against one of the best teams, maybe it's the benchmark in the MLS, with some big stars there. Yeah, hopefully that we are compact, we defend well, and that we can show some nice attacks. We like to compete them. Every player likes to compete them. But at the end, when I give you some words, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help you. We have to show it on the field, and hopefully you ask me that question after the game, and then you have to answer without my answers. But first of all, to be compact. We got a lot of goals. We have to defend better, and in the same time, yeah, we have to score goals. We are missing Benteke tomorrow, so there are not a lot of players in the squad. They score goals, but we have to try solutions, to find solutions, and that is what we we made in the last few days.
And just as a quick follow-up, this United faces one 11 match winless streak. Given that the playoffs might be a long shot right now, how do you see this last stretch of games? What do you expect from the team?
Yeah, there's a lack of confidence, and I feel and I felt frustration around the club for sure. But sometimes you have periods like that. I know you know after periods like that, the sun gonna rise and shine again. So we have to try to turn it to become a better situation. But yeah, there's a lack of confidence in general, and we have to try to get the trust back. To have more belief in us and try to start it tomorrow with the game against Miami.
And lastly, what attracted you to DC United? What interests you about coming to DC United?
Yeah, that's a big club. Okay, it doesn't help the history, but it's a big club. It's a challenge, I repeat, to try to become a better team, to have a better season next season. And that is what we are looking for. We are coaches. We are doing sport on the highest level. So there's a nice challenge to turn it and to have another situation one day later. You're welcome.
Next we'll go to Jose.
Also, my WTOP. René, thank you for speaking with us and welcome. How have you acclimated to the city? You've only been here, like you said, 2 weeks. So how has it been the acclimation process for you since your arrival?
I feel well so far, but I didn't see the city. So we had our training sessions. I had my travel to Ottawa for the approval, the working approval. So I didn't see the city yet, but I know that's a nice city, and I feel comfortable, and I'm happy to be here.
And just quickly, can you provide any injury report or status update? Any other players missing outside of the 2 yellow card accumulations that we know of?
Lucas McNaughton is not with the team tomorrow, and maybe I need some help from your side, Sam. But yeah, he told that Christian Benteke and Boris Enhoff and
Fletcher. Fletcher's still out.
Yes,
with the knee injury.
for a long while, and yeah. Oh, that's Caden Clark. He's injured. Concussion. He's not available for the game tomorrow.
Thank you. Right here.
Thank you very much. René, welcome to DC.
Thank you.
You mentioned earlier, you've only been here for a short while, but I wanted to ask you how big of a task is it to reverse United's fortunes? And relatively speaking as well, how difficult is it compared to your other positions? I also wanted to ask you about Benteke, since you mentioned him. How do you intend to take advantage of his attributes? Thank you.
I didn't understand everything. Can you repeat it a little bit louder? I'm sorry.
The first question was how big of a task
Yes.
awaits you here, and also compared to your previous
Yes.
work, how do you assess it? And also at the same time, Benteke, you mentioned him. How do you intend to take advantage of his attributes, given the lack of scoring record?
It's difficult to compare with other positions I already had in my career. Now we are on the almost last position. There's a lack of quality, without any doubt. So, I don't like to compare. I have to start with my full energy to bring in some changes. They're going to help us. And, how to replace Benteke. That's a team sport. The whole team has to compensate it in both ways, offensively and defensively. So I don't speak about the players. They are not with the team. We have to find solutions with the players. They will be with the team from tomorrow.
Go back here.
Hi there, welcome to DC. Nelson Jones with Fox 5.
That's very loud.
How excited are you about bringing the energy back to the stands and the fans and this organization? I mean, they've shown in the past that there's a real passionate fan base here. Is that something that's kind of an exciting proposition for you?
Yeah, that's very important. But I'm not on the field. But of course, I have to bring in some more passion again. I have to emotionalize the players, and the players has to emotionalize the stakeholders outside. But hopefully they don't stop cheering us up because I repeat, the time's gonna change. It takes a little bit more time, but we have to be contagious. We have to play how the fans, the audience like that we are playing, and that is the first job we have to do, and that is one part of my job as coach.
Thanks. We'll go to Gio next.
Hey René, welcome to DC. Gio Del Fa with NBC and Telemundo. In preparation for the game against Miami, does anything change with the news that Messi won't be playing?
No, for sure, that's a big player, maybe one of the biggest one in the history of the football on highest level, but they have other stars in the squad. There are many very good players in the squad of Miami. It's a very good team. We have to perform very well, otherwise it will be not only difficult, it will be impossible to get out something, but no, it doesn't change so much.
And as far as the team's short-term goal and a long-term goal that you might have?
With the team? Yeah, to succeed, to become better. It's very simple.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have time for one more right here, then we'll take a couple. We'll end with Jason, and then do a couple from Zoom. And Charlie. We'll do Charlie and Jason.
Hi, Coach Omari from Voice of America. Is there anything that has surprised you most since you took over the team and you started training with a group? And also, what's your message to the fans who have been also, at least they don't have confidence with the team right now? Do you have any specific message to the fans?
I was not really surprised because with the last results, that's normal that I felt the lack of confidence. And for the fans, we have to show it on the field. It's difficult to encourage them with some words because words doesn't help. We have to act, we have to perform. And we made it well in Montreal, so we try to keep going like that and to have a good performance, first of all, tomorrow. I don't speak about the results, about the performance, and that we show them that we want to change the situation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll go with Jason, and then we'll go to Charlie in the back.
Just one more. When you spoke with the club about taking the job, you mentioned that there's been a lack of quality on the field. The results show that. Did ownership express, not in this window, but in the winter transfer window and next year, intentions to reinforce the squad, the financial backing to do that? Is that something that you're thinking or you're expecting to receive?
Yes, they know it themselves, of course. You have to see the ranking. So it needs some changes, it needs some reinforcements, and of course it was a part of the discussions. But please respect that I want to speak first of all internally, and then we have when we have some results, we're gonna inform you guys outside. Okay.
Charlie.
Hey, Coach Charles Boone from MLSsoccer.com. Have you spoken about Caden Clark as yet? I just was curious about how that transaction came together and why that was a player that maybe caught your eye.
He's a talent. There are many talents in the football industry. At the end, it's his job first to get out the most of the potential. and maybe I'm able to help him a little bit. Yeah, we try to make the next step. We tried it in Europe. He was now in Montreal, become almost a starter, and now there is the next try here, and we try to do it together.
He's a young domestic player from the MLS academy system. Where did the academy figure into your plans? What were the conversations like when you were interviewing and getting familiar with the club and the league about the youth system that we have here at DC United?
Everywhere in the world, the academy is the basic of all. So we have to bring out the young players and to help them to make a career. So it's a very important part.
That's it from in the room. Brian, did you have one question on Zoom?
Yeah. Hey, Renee, thank you for joining us. We'll go to Donald Wine.
Welcome.
Thank you, Brian, and Renee, thank you for your time. You've mentioned confidence is something that needs to be rebuilt. What have you guys been working on in the coming days? It's clearly a priority, but what have you been working on to try and boost that confidence that can then be reflected on the field?
Okay, at the end, only the results gonna help to get back the confidence, and you have to do the job first, to work hard. Yeah, I spoke to several players, but I repeat, less talk is often more. We have to act, we have to bring it to the field, but yeah, we made it. There's a good mood in the dressing room. Yeah, we have to see it on the field, and we have to build it up and give us a little bit time. Maybe it doesn't change from one day to the other, so we can't see all of it tomorrow against a very strong opponent, but I'm sure and convinced that we're going to change it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll